Good morning. Welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some mostly cloudy skies out there this morning with mainly high clouds, and we do have a few low clouds starting to move in the area, but some slightly breezy conditions and expecting a breezier day than what we saw yesterday, as well as slightly cooler than yesterday. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have that high pressure that is built in over the northeast part of the country, stretching down into the mid-Atlantic region as well. That's going to keep things dry today, but that will also help to keep that northeasterly flow kicking as we go through the day today, and we'll continue to see that northeasterly flow over the next multiple days. If we look at the current weather as of 8 a.m. this morning, we have a few clouds around 1,300 feet. We have a broken deck at 25,000 feet. There's northeast winds up to 14 knots, temperature around 63 degrees, and relative humidity is at 75%. If we look at the current visible satellite, we can see plenty of high clouds over the area that will continue as we go through the day today. And we can barely see underneath there some low clouds that are off the coast. They're going to swing through during the morning hours, and we'll see those start to break up and move out as we go into the afternoon. But we will see some breezy conditions going through the day today. Looking at the short-term high-resolution model, again, expecting dry conditions as we go through the day, just dealing with that northeasterly breeze. And again, there's a few clouds this morning. Otherwise, dry conditions as we go into the evening. We'll see the breeze lighten up a bit, similar to what we saw last evening, allowing temperatures to cool into the upper 50s. And as we go into our day on Wednesday, it'll be slightly less breezy, but still remaining on the breezy side. But could see some breaks in the clouds, but mainly just some high clouds around once again. And then going into Wednesday evening, expecting dry conditions. We see this boundary starting to dip into the mid-Atlantic area. That boundary will dry out as it pushes through the local area as we go into the day on Thursday. That's just going to help to reinforce and bring back some breezy conditions once again out of the northeast as we go through the day on Thursday. But overall, expecting dry conditions over the next couple of days. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, the main concern for today will be the winds. We pick up a yellow risk for winds above 25 knots, and then bumping up to an orange risk as we get into the afternoon, as we do expect those winds to increase out of the northeast up to 14 to 19 knots, gusting up to 25 knots as we get into the afternoon hours. So we'll have a decent chance of seeing a wind advisory issued as we go through the working hours today. Otherwise, a cooler day today, seeing a high temperature around 66 to 67 degrees. This afternoon, we'll keep those high clouds around. Again, those lower clouds will likely filter through the area during the morning hours and then break up a bit as we get into the afternoon. But those high clouds will stick around as we go into the evening hours. And then we'll just see a few low clouds around. We'll have a chance for some patchy fog and a few low clouds in the area once again tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we'll see temperatures cooling down to a low around 56 degrees as we start the morning hours on Wednesday. Right now, tides are running about a half to 1 foot above normal with that onshore breeze. And looking at the next couple days, Wednesday looks to be a partly cloudy day. Could see some mostly cloudy times with, again, mainly high clouds in the area. We'll see slightly breezy, but we're green for our weather risk, not expecting winds above 25 knots, and not expecting a wind advisory. Slightly warmer day with a high around 71 degrees. As we go into the evening hours, we'll see the winds lighten up, and we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies overall, and then we'll see that breeze start to pick back up behind the front later into the Thursday morning hours. So we'll see slightly breezy conditions late. Otherwise, a low around 55 degrees, and expecting green conditions for weather risk. As we go into Thursday, we'll see that continued breezy conditions behind that front. That will give us a yellow risk for winds at or above 25 knots, so a chance to see a wind advisory once again on Thursday. But overall, mostly the partly cloudy day for Thursday, and with that breeze, we'll see slightly cooler conditions with a high around 65 degrees. Well, that will wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.